The game, this is a big step up, and it's going to be done in Android Studio. So go ahead and start a new project. Let's just bring this down. And call it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it YouTube game. And then click next. Choose the empty activity. Wait, phone and tablet. Yep, just take that. And then click on the empty activity and select that and call it main activity. And finish. It's just gonna create the project. And I'll just pause it until it finishes. Back. Okay, to carry on with this, you need to make a new Java class. Call it whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it main class. And make it extend view. Hit Alt Enter and then create constructor. Just get the context for now. And now start typing on draw, and it should come up with that. And now you've got the on draw method. And before we do anything else, just put in the invalidate function there. That just makes sure that this keeps on repeating. Now we can make a new class. Actually, I don't think it's necessary at this moment. So we can just make new variables, player X and player Y. Enemy X and enemy Y, and for those moments that's going to be enough. So let's make the player a circle. So first what we need to do is draw the background onto it. So now what we need to do is just make a rectangle, which is up. Let's just put the instance up here. And now we can refer to it down here. Although we should probably put the initialization in the constructor. Yep. Now we shouldn't get the null pointer error. Now what we can do is do r.set 0 0 and canvas dot get height, canvas dot get width, let's just check if that's correct. Yup, that seems correct. So now this is going to, right now it's just making a rectangle, you haven't put it onto the screen. So what we can do to do that, first we need to make a paint object, which is for colors. So paint P equals new paint, and just do that. Okay, spelled that wrong. And now what we can do is do paint dot set color dot, and we can choose whatever color we want. So let's make it white at the moment, and then we can just close this, and then do canvas dot draw, and then r comma p. Now this is just gonna at the moment draw the background, which is gonna be white, so we can make the player's color, let's go with blue. So what we can do now is do canvas dot draw circle, and we need the x and y coordinates, and that would be px and py, and now we need the radius, let's say 50. And the paint object, let's do P. Now P is set to white, so you wouldn't see anything until you set it to a different color. So you just do color dot, let's do blue, and that's that done. So now if we run this, nothing much is going to happen. It's probably going to come up with an error because we haven't set these to any values yet. So we can just do that, and that. Can do the same to this. And now what we can do is we'd be able to run it and we just see the ball there. We can add in some form of animation or movement by calling the tick function, which we do need to create. So hit Alt Enter and then create method tick. So now, just seeing that x and y are public, we don't need to have them as parameters. So we can do, if we wanted it to go up and down, let's say, check if py is equal to 0. If it is, it means that it's hit the top of the screen. So we can do change the variable, so going down to true. We do need to instantiate that. Boolean going down, set to true at the moment. Let's change this so that it's less than or equals to 0. And now we can just copy this and put an else there and do that. And we just need to change this to false and change this to less than, more than, or equal to. We do need to pass canvas in here just to make it easier. And then we just do canvas dot get height. And now this still won't have any movement in the ball, so what we can do is just add another if statement. If GD is the same as true, we can remove this because if GD works as well. And we can do, let's say x plus equals 5. Sorry, py, sorry, plus equals 5. And we want this to go down, so that's good. And now we just copy this and put an else there. And we can just do minus equals 5. So this amount of code will just make the ball go up and come back down. in a motion. You should just pass canvas in here, and there we are. Now that's all we have the time for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, and subscribe. Now one thing I did forget to say is that you need to add this code in the set content view, and that's it.